knowing that. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind. I'm big time, lot of slime. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of pine. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try to take it from me, yeah. Big time, big time, big time.
Eagles Nations, what's up? It's your boy Prime, and welcome to Rolling with Prime episode 2. My guest today, she doesn't need no introduction. All right. She's definitely well known in the podcast game. She's brilliant. She's accomplished so much, especially in this past year. Everybody, welcome Miss Bree, aka your host _ Breezy, Sports and Stilettos Podcast. All right,
sir.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm on vacation now, so I'm happy.
What's up, Jordan? How you doing, man? That's great. I mean, hey, listen, if there's anybody that needs it, I know you do. You know what I mean? Yes. Especially with a lot that you have accomplished in the past year. Hey, listen, congratulations. I mean,
thank you.
Bachelor's degree. Am I right? Talk about that a little bit. Yes. You know what I mean?
So I will be graduating on Saturday with my bachelor's degree in psychology. I took online courses for the last 4 years, and the last class was a little bit of a sweat because I thought my teacher was intentionally trying to fail me. And if I didn't pass her class, then I would have had to redo it and I wouldn't be able to graduate. So very happy that I passed at least.
All that sounds so familiar. Hey, Riley, what's up? All that sounds so familiar. I went through the same pain. Back at 16, I was getting my bachelor's degree in business management, and I had that one professor. Let me tell you that I just felt like it was going to hold me back. But
it's the Eagles Stadium.
Just like you, I ended up, doing whatever I had to do. We got through it and graduated. But listen, congratulations. I know that's a great accomplishment. I mean, you got your daughter sitting on your lap, and I know you did all that for her, so that's great.
Yes,
I mean, I give you mad props. But just to give everybody a heads up on, like, the how me and Bree pretty much got together was one of the famous 4th of July tailgates, right?
Oh, I mean,
those tailgates
that
we did.
We really want to get into that one. That was a good day.
Listen, I think every 4th of July tailgate was a good day. You know what I mean? It brought a lot of us together. Mm-hmm. We had a great time. And like I said, we've been talking it up on social media, and then here it just felt like when we got to that day, when it came to the tailgate, we've known each other for so long. And this picture right here says it all. I remember I spotted you guys just chilling in the back at the back of V's car. And I'm like, okay, that's Bree, Shay, and then we got Heather there, you know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's what's up. So, I introduced myself, and you guys pretty much showed love, and we kicked it off pretty good that day. We had a great time. I think we all had too much of a great time, but I think we had a great time that day.
Okay.
It was great.
Yeah, so I mean, like, how you feeling? The draft is over. We're like
finally
1 week away from getting that schedule. I'm excited. I mean, what about you? Like, touch upon how you really feeling.
I'm really excited. So I made this known on social media that I was not really following the draft process as much as I did last year, just because of school. And it was, end of the road. I was like really locked in or whatever. But I'm glad that it's finally over. Like, I don't know how many people will openly say, like, yo, I'm really glad this is over because now you can really kick off football season.
Oh, say less.
Uh-huh.
But I'm tired of the mock drafts. I'm tired of everybody rating these players and being like, oh, well, this person don't want to really go to this team and blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm glad it's done. let's go. 2021 Eagles football season. We got a different team out here, different coaching staff. Like it's going to be live. It's going to be live, and I cannot wait. Can't wait.
Yeah. I agree with you. I was like, I'm another one that was definitely happy that the draft was over. I mean, I was dealing with these draft geeks every day, and Gail, Evan, like, I mean, it brought it brought the geek out of these guys, man. But you know what? It was a learning experience. They taught me so much when it came to like pretty much like figuring out stats and everything about these college kids. And just like you know what I mean? I was just so tired of these mock drafts because, I mean, it was like everybody was just so off. And then, you know what I mean? They were just crazy with these trades, and this person was going to be on this team. I was just so tired of it. So when it came to that day where we actually were starting to pick our players, I'm like, yo, it's finally over. You know what I mean? Just like you, I'm ready. Let's get this shit started. You know what I mean? We got a new coaching staff, new team, new chemistry. Let's just go. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely I'm definitely glad it's just like behind us now.
Yes.
But, you know, like I had mentioned earlier, the schedule's coming out next week. I'm definitely looking forward to that. You know what I mean?
How many people were scared? Me too. I was really, really scared.
Hey, that's all right. You know what I mean? It's the mentality we're coming into the season with, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so it's
true.
like
It's very true.
But listen, you guys that are tuning in, if you guys got any questions, you know what I mean, for Miss Bree, you know, shoot them over. You know what I mean? My man's in the background.
Don't get too crazy now.
Yeah, let's not get too crazy. But tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, you know what I mean? What encouraged you to become that Eagles fan? You know what I mean? Like, not only just the Eagles fan. I mean, I see you representing Philly to the fullest. You know what I mean? That was one thing that I was like, dang, you know what I mean? Hey, she's the truth. She's the truth. Yes. When it came to seeing you with the Sixers gear, the Eagles gear, and I'm like, all right, that's what's up. I mean, that was just like one of the biggest things that I found so big about, you know, a female. Like that's how I met my fiance. She was a Eagles fan. We kicked it off instantly, and then it was just like, yo, I was just like in heaven, you know what I mean? Like, yo, just like, yo, this girl's talking Eagles, like she's got me, you know what I mean? So that was a great feeling. But now tell me a little bit about yourself. Like how, you know what I mean? How did you get to that point?
So growing up, I was actually, I was a really big Sixers fan, and Allen Iverson, absolute favorite player. I used to watch him play and write down all of his stats. So I would be sitting there in front of the TV, writing down stats, points, steals, like you name it, I was writing it down. And this was every other night, you know, 2.5 hours for maybe 2 or 3 years is when I really started paying attention. And then once he left the Sixers, I'm like, there's nobody else here. Like, so I was watching trying to still follow him with this other team, but like it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Like watching a player that you adored in Philadelphia with another team, it's not the same. So I started getting into football, and I would watch with my dad. My dad's a big Eagles fan. My mom's a big Eagles fan. They both grew up in Philadelphia. So, you know, just I remember, you know, coming home from church, turning on the Eagles game, and, you know, just chilling. Yeah, that's my dad and my baby. My dad is a big Brian Dawkins fan, obviously. So, you know, from there, it was just like certain things about football just kept, they just stuck with me. And I realized very quickly that men will try to chump you and make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about a lot of the time. So like when I used to go out to the bars and stuff like that, I'd be wearing something Eagles. Oh, what you know about football? Spat, 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 spat. And then it would just be like, oh, all right, well, can I buy you a drink now? Like, no, get out of my face. I don't want to drink now.
Yo, but see, that's the crazy part. Like, I even remember that at the tailgate, like when we were all circled around. And yo, when you started spitting stats and then started players, yo, I think we all like took a step back and we were like, okay, like,
yeah, right. Because it's like, I don't understand the whole like surprise behind women being in tune with sports. And I get a lot of that. Well, you didn't play, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't have to play. I have eyes and I have a brain and I have a computer. Everything is available to me. I don't have to play the game, but I understand it and I love it. And I want to teach myself as much as I can. And I want to learn from people who have either played the game or have been involved in sports as much as I can, because I know they're still.
Betty, you smart. You very smart.
God.
Yeah, he's on point. But as you can see, my man's Todd here has got a great question for you. Like, you know, who's your favorite all-time Eagle?
My all-time favorite Eagle is got to be Brian Dawkins. I'm a huge defensive girl. So when I don't know how many people are or know what powder puff football is, but I played powder puff football my junior and my senior year of high school. And my senior year, I was a safety.
Nice.
And every day at practice, I wore my pink Brian Dawkins jersey and ended up winning the defensive MVP that year. So I was very proud of myself.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. That's great. So, I mean, with all the facts that, you know, I mean, you got behind the sports and the love that you have for it, I'm taking that's what encouraged you to take that step to, you know, pretty much start your own podcast. So, you know, tell me a little bit about that.
Hold on, babe. Go to the cover. Okay. So sorry. So I started my podcast in 2000. God, what is this? I think it was 2019.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because this will be my third season. So started in 2019. I was going to put it off until after I was done school, because I didn't know how I was going to do school, parenting, podcast work. Like, I didn't know how it was going to happen.
Right.
So after I started talking to a few of my girlfriends about it, they were like, no, you need to do it now, like right now. And I'm like, no, like, I don't even know how this is going to work. Like, I don't have nothing to record with, nothing. And I started doing some research and pretty much found out like you can record on your phone. And I was like, well, here we go. Just gonna have to record on this phone until, you know, I can get some decent stuff. And pretty much after that, like, I think I reached out to E-Rock after like my first episode, asked him to listen to it, reached out to a couple of people and was like, yo, you know, can you let me know how you feel about this? What can I improve on? Stuff like that. And the one thing that stuck with me is what E-Rock said to me. And he pretty much said, you need to set yourself apart from everybody else that does this. He was like, stick to what makes you different. He was like, and you'll kill it. And then from then on, it was off to the races. And it's been good ever since. So very, very happy about that, and looking forward to continuing to grow. All right. Well,
my bad.
There you go.
Had a little interruption.
It's okay.
My apologies, everybody. What
the hell is even
that? But what I was saying before, you know, I mean, everything happened there. Now you've been killing it. I mean, like, I actually take the time to listen to your podcast. And again, the you know, I mean, you spit serious facts. You touch upon a lot of things that, you know, not for nothing, some of us miss out here. You know what I mean? And then just like hearing how you put it all together, yeah, the skill set is crazy. Definitely,
Thank you.
give you mad props. I know you had to take some time off there because of school and everything, and
Yes.
I get it, but you know what? It was all worth it. You accomplished, you know what I mean, your goal. Now look, you're on a 10-day vacation. You get to enjoy yourself.
Yes.
So I get it. I get it. I mean, big ups to you for real. But again, touching. Let's take the time to go ahead and touch upon some of these draft picks. Everybody knows the big draft pick, Devontae Smith. We were all excited about that. We were in the building together. Shout out to Mom.
Yes.
Riley, I ended up catching up with you guys. Your mom, she seemed like a little kid that day. You know what I mean? I don't
she
know
was
if
in
it was
her element for real.
Yeah, I don't know if she was like, here I got out of the house. Now, I'm at the link. You know what I mean? So I saw your mom. You know what I mean? She was looked like she was having a good time.
Oh yeah,
but
she was having a blast.
You saw the chemistry in there. You saw how happy a lot of us are. Look. Let me backtrack a little bit. We were all like biting our fingers, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Surtain just got picked up by Denver. What's Dallas going to go ahead and do? And then the trade came, and we're like, whoa, like, did that really just happen with our arch nemesis? You know what I mean? Did we really just pull that off?
Like, what? They were like Philadelphia trades with that's like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. That was crazy.
That was real crazy. The announcement came through, and we were all happy. I even came back onto the live stream and was joining up with the guys, and we were like, "Yo, did that really just happen?" And we all took that deep breath, and we got our guy. So it was just like it was a moment that we haven't felt in a long time. But not only that, let's do something a little bit different here. We show mad love to actual players that get picked up. But when me and you talked earlier, we want to start showing some love to some of these undrafted players. So you had a couple players that you were really excited about. We had the defensive tackle. I can't remember his name, but you brought it to my attention.
Yeah,
Jaquan Bailey. There he is. Jaquan Bailey. We had Jamie Newman. We had Jamon Osborne, I guess. You know what I mean? if I'm messing up these names, I apologize. All right.
But anyways.
I was pretty excited about the tight end, you know what I mean? Yeah, from Nebraska. I mean, he's big blocker, but I know he's not going to overshadow our starting tight ends. I get it, but it was just still a nice pickup. And then of course everybody's been talking key about Trevon Grimes. So we're going to see what these undrafted free agents are all about. But I mean, you got that one player that you were pretty big on. Why don't you touch upon him a little bit?
Yeah. So I had three. Trevon Grimes, obviously. Everybody's really excited to see him. He's a big body wide receiver. And then he also has that relationship with Brian Johnson from Florida, who was their offensive coordinator, who's now our quarterbacks coach. So they're familiar with each other. So I think
that is correct.
Having him here is going to really help build that chemistry between Jalen and Grimes very, very early. So I think he's a big upgrade from JJ. Since
Mommy.
We know what happened with him.
Yeah, even Riley was like JJ. Like, who's JJ?
Right.
JJ.
Like, what? Who is this light-skinned man coming to Philadelphia? Like, no, come on. Yeah, okay. But it was just, it was really nice to see that the Eagles actually paid attention, and they know how much we struggled with wide receivers last year, and you know, getting somebody like Grimes, big body. You know, I was watching some of his tape, his pro day and all that stuff. And it was crazy to see how much bigger he was compared to these corners and these safeties that were trying to block him. And I'm just like JJ could have been this. He could have been this. But he chose not to. So
I get it. You know,
it is what it is.
Yeah, we definitely I think we can all agree that we pretty much moved past that guy. But you know, he's still part of the roster. You know, at the end of the day, it's above our pay grade. It's not even part of our pay grade to go ahead and make that decision. But as fans,
right,
we want him out of here. But
I
know the fact that everybody's not going to go ahead and make the roster. I get it. But I just like the fact that we're bringing in these new faces in here again, touch upon the chemistry and touch upon the new coaching staff. We're probably going to see, I'm hoping that we're going to see a whole lot much more talent that we haven't seen in such a long time. You know what I mean? But there's, there's still that little bit of fear that because of the fact that here these guys are brand new to the game and then brand new coaching staff, you still don't know if it might go that opposite direction. So a bunch of us are coming into the season with that, that not the fear, but already with the attitude that it is what it is. Are we going to have that, that downfall season? So my mentality is already there. I'm already prepared for it, but I hope to God they prove me wrong. You know what I mean? And I'll be the first.
I think they will. I think they will prove. I think they'll prove a lot of people wrong because they're already writing us off. You know what I mean? And it seems like the Eagles thrive better when nobody believes in them.
That's the truth.
So it's like, why not? Why not go out here and prove everybody wrong? Take the division from these punk ass Giants fans again. ruin people's lives one day at a time. That's
Why can't they just leave us alone?
That's what we do, man. Whatever we got to do to go ahead and piss those guys off. Let's, you know what I mean? I'm all with it.
Yeah.
But if my mind serves me correct, you know what I mean? Let's talk about a little bit of a family interaction we got here with you and our producer in the background. You know what I mean? Somewhere in there, some like cousins or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
So
it was weird the way that we it was really weird the way that we found out that we were actually related. So obviously I hit him up to get some custom Eagle sneakers made. And he came to drop them off. I was at my mom's house. And him and my mom start talking. And she's like, oh, yeah, we grew up around here, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, yeah, you know, I know so-and-so over here. And come to find out, my nephew's grandmother, I think, is his aunt or his cousin. And we were literally sitting there like, what? And you know, we called her and he got on the phone and, you know, they were just like, you know, like nothing happened. And I'm still sitting here like, yo, Gail is my cousin. Like, this is crazy.
You know what? The crazy part about it.
Since then, it was crazy.
Oh
my God.
The crazy part about it is that like, I've heard you guys tell that story a couple of times. And then I always joke with Gail that I'm going to get both of you guys one day to just decide what you guys actually are instead of naming, well, he's my nephew's grandma's cousin. Like, we got to go through all that just to find out you guys are cousins. That's it. You know what I mean? Let's just plain and simple, just cousins.
Yeah,
but
we're cousins. We're cousins.
I get it. You know what I mean? Whatever.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You don't give me no family discount though. I need one of those.
Listen, get in line. All right, get in line. I see some of these comments over here. You know what I mean? You got some of these guys that are definitely big on this wide receiver crew. Birdman, he's a big fan of yours.
Yes, I am not on YouTube. I'm not because of this one here. This.
Hey, I know
Girl.
you too.
I can't get obviously time to myself to even
I'm
like
not on
you know
YouTube.
That's all right.
record
You know what I mean?
and all of that.
Hey, listen, it's an open
YouTube.
platform. You know what I mean? I made that very clear. We doing our thing here. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta. You see, it already dropped on me. You know what I mean? Oops, my bad. But you know, a couple of people are definitely interested on your platforms. We got you on the gram, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Twitter.
At Sports and Stilettos Podcast on Instagram, and then Twitter. Obviously, y'all know me, your host _Breezy. Very controversial, apparently. I get dragged at least once a week. So all good though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, we always gonna have our haters. You know, what I mean, we learn how to get past that. You know, what I mean, by all means, you keep up the good work. You're great at it. You know, what I mean, you're gifted. And then of course you got inspiration right there sitting on your lap. I mean, I really I give you
raising her
props.
the right way too.
Hey,
Raising her the right way. I haven't taught her the F Cowboys thing yet, you know, but we'll get.
Papa.
Yeah, she went pop.
Too soon for all that.
Well, you know,
Papa.
we'll see.
So-
She knows it's a bad word, so I guess we'll hold off till she's like 8.
Well,
Mommy, I
let's
think
go ahead and do that.
Okay.
But with
Not
again, like I had mentioned earlier, with the schedule coming out, do we expect you know, Miss Bree to go ahead and be at some of these games this year? Like, what's up?
I'm
Like,
not gonna be there anymore.
I'm gonna try.
okay.
I am going to try. Worst case, my guy, man. That is my guy. I am definitely going to try. I really want to go to Vegas and go to the Raiders game.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what part of the year that falls. If it's close to my birthday, 99% that's probably going to happen.
Okay.
And yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, maybe a home game here or there, or you know, chilling at Xfinity. We'll see. Philadelphia's opening up again, so I'm okay with that. I'm good.
Little by little, I mean, Pete, come on, for real? Are you asking, are we playing the Raiders? Like, bro, everybody's been talking about Vegas.
We've been talking about this since like
last year. Like,
May? Yeah, we've been talking about this for months.
Oh, say less.
Come on.
Good
Lord.
Yeah, you got to be on point, bro. But I mean, like, hey, I'm pretty sure you'll make something happen, even if you got to bring Mom Deuce with you. You know what I mean? She looked like she had a good time.
Yo,
Why not?
I be trying, man. Sometimes she don't be wanting to leave the house on Sundays. I be like, yo, Barb, come on. Let's go.
Look, I know you.
People know you down there. Let's go.
So I got a little feedback that Moms was asking about the guy in the mask. You know, just let her, just let her know. Hey, the guy in the mask is asking for you. You know what I mean, to come and join us to the Eagles game. We'll show her a great time. You know what I mean? You can fill in the rest.
Okay, so listen. Just a little, you know, tidbit here. She is where I get my drinking from. Okay. So let's be mindful here on Barb and coming to a tailgate, because she will drink. I promise you that.
Okay.
So
okay. That's what's up.
If she, you know, if she gets down, then you know, Bree is strictly water. We'll say that.
So I see Xavier here saying he's going to be at the game. He lives in Las Vegas, so that's what's up. I mean, looks like
nice.
He knows how to get around. And Pete, you know, going back to your question, bro. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? You know, this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? Fans such as yourself interacting with us. You know what I mean? When we finally catch up, George, what's going on? When we finally catch up, you know, Bree, you could go ahead and fill in. It's all but love. You know what I mean? This is what we do at the tailgates. We make everybody feel comfortable. We show everybody a good time. I have no problems, approaching anybody. If you're interested
what's
to talk,
funny?
we keep talking.
The first time, that first tailgate that I went to, and I met you for the first time, like in person, you were a lot bigger than what I thought you were going to be. And I was like, okay, like I'm good here. This is fine.
Well, I mean, that was
I
one
walked
of the...
away and I was like, Jesus.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yeah, pretty much. So if anybody has any fears, there is none, because Prime is there.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I always make sure everybody's good. I mean, whether I meet you that day, you're taken care of. You're home. You're with us. We make sure you guys are fed. We make sure you guys drink. We make sure you guys are safe. That's one of the ways that I pretty much got introduced to the whole thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Emmanuel family, Mama E-Rock, you know what I mean? Gail, when I got introduced to Gail, we all clicked. And, that's what this is the reason why I'm doing this. So a lot of fans can interact, with each other. So get a little bit of feedback. You see today, a lot of people got to know who Miss Bree is. So, what I mean? When they see you, they know a little bit of something about you. And then, what I mean?
Just don't be walking up on me and stuff, just say, yo, Breezy. And then I'll turn around. But don't be walking up on me, because I'm a little traumatized from stuff like that. So just make yourself known first, and then, we'll go from there.
George, to answer your question, it's definitely one on my list, man. We're in talks. We'll see what's going on. It's definitely something we want to go ahead and make happen. Maura is saying she wants to go to tailgate. Just do you just show up and say hello?
Just show up and say hello. Yes,
that's it. Yes. I mean, it's
you go where the music is, and pretty much. If you see me there, just walk up and say hi.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, we definitely make you feel comfortable. I'm not gonna say all that, Pete. I'm not gonna say all that. But look, I just really want to thank you for taking your time, and joining me today. It really means a lot. I really enjoyed this. We were looking forward to this all week. Definitely got. I want to congratulate you again for your accomplishments. I know.
Thank you.
I know you're happy, and you deserve to be happy, because that's big. I know the stress.
I get to sleep now. That's really what it is. I get to sleep now.
I know the stress. I've been there. So I mean, it's definitely something to get off your shoulders and now be free of. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you a heads up. They're gonna probably approach you about your masters and all that stuff. Look, if you're at peace with your bachelor's,
they already did. And you're like, dog. I mean, can I breathe first? I don't even know if I'm like getting this thing yet. Like, let's slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't want to get in more debt.
Trust me. I feel you, because when I got to where I'm at, I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'll make it where I need to be at with where I'm at. So I'm good. But again, thank you for your time today. I can't really say no more. You know what I mean? Like, for all you guys that are tuning in, for all you guys that are tuning in, make sure you go follow Miss Bree. You know what I mean? She's the truth. Go listen to her podcast, man. On the way to work, leaving work, whatever the case may be. I mean, when I tell you she speaks and she kills it with the knowledge, it's the truth, man. And she speaks facts. And she gets a little hostile even with herself. Like, it's crazy.
I do. I get carried away sometimes. So just expect that. It's no big deal.
It's all good. It's nothing but love. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I mean, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in this week. If you guys are interested on being on the segment, shoot me a DM, reach out to me. We'll make something happen. I'm definitely trying to go ahead and have all fans, pretty much get involved with this. So you can feel comfortable about it. All right. So with that being said, I want to say thank you to all you guys. And till then, it's Fly Eagles Flies, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.